Hey guys, I'm Tutorial Phil. Welcome back to my channel. I have a special video for you. This is a collaboration. So I was sent this shirt by THREADSMITHs, and I had seen their brand and their clothes on Instagram before, so I was interested to try it out. So THREADSMITHs is an Australian-based company, and what they're known for is that they have a hydrophobic coating on their clothes. What that means is it's pretty much water repellent. And I think they initially only offered t-shirts in the beginning, but they have since expanded dress shirt. The line is called Grind for this dress shirt. This is in the blue color. They offer it in white. This is like a pale blue, like an Oxford blue, and then they have a gingham pattern, which is like a very fine checkered pattern. And they do make extra small, which is my normal size, which works out. It's a spread collar, and then the buttons are supposed to be mother of pearl buttons. And they said this is a slim fit, so I'll see what it feels like when I try it on for you guys. And it feels pretty much like a regular dress shirt. It feels a little bit slippery, but I don't know if that's just because I know it has some sort of hydrophobic treatment on it. So I probably have to iron this a little bit before I try it on for you guys, because whenever you have dress shirts packaged like this, it's usually going to be a little bit wrinkled. Even with certain tech wear, and I've been meaning to do a video on some of my tech wear, you still have to wear it for a few minutes for your body heat to straighten it out. So the design of it is pretty standard. It's a blue dress shirt, and the cuffs have a notch design, like a curved design to them. I probably would need to get it altered because usually sleeves are always longer on me. But that is the shirt. It is $89, like I was saying, in the US, and I'm gonna quickly try it on for you. Alright, so I'm going to demonstrate the hydrophobic coating. Before I get to that, I wanted to mention this shirt is machine washable, but you're instructed not to use fabric softener because I think of the coating, and actually a lot of my tech wear, they say the same thing, not to use fabric softener. One thing though that could be an issue is that you need to use low heat to iron this. So I did the best I could. You probably saw some wrinkles in the try-on portion as well. That's just because I wasn't trying to spend a lot of time trying to flatten this out. I think once I wash it once and hang dry it, a lot of the wrinkles will relax. So I have a few liquids to try out the hydrophobic coating. The control will be, I'm not considering water part of it because I can actually use water to clean off the other liquids. But what I have is I have a chilled down, just a demi-tasse with, it's espresso and milk in it. I have a can of Diet Coke soda, and then I have whiskey. And I know in my Instagram I had shown it with the blue label, but I think it might be a little sacrilegious to use that if I'm not going to be drinking. But I do have an open bottle of Gold Label that I can try out. So first I'm just going to show you with water what happens, and I do have a towel below me just for a better angle what happens on my sleeve. So, I got my watch all wet, but you can see, you can shake it off, and normally with regular cotton, you'll start to see a darkening of the fabric because the water has seeped into it, but I don't see that at all right now. So my watch got a little bit wet, but the shirt itself is pretty much all dried now. So next I'm gonna try some soda. So it just basically rolled right off, and you can see there's a bead left right there, which you could just use more water apparently to get rid of it. So, I mean, basically that water just pushed it down, and the remaining ones you can just kind of shake it off. So there you go. Now I'm gonna try the coffee with milk. So this has a little bit of oil in it. So, I mean, it's not olive oil, but let's see how it fares. So you can see it just pretty much just, again, just like the soda, just rolls right off of it. And you can see there is still some remaining beads of it. So again, I'm gonna try with water. Use like a napkin to wipe it off as well. I think if you have any dark colored liquids, it's probably preferred to use water first to try and get it out. I don't think I see any staining even from the coffee. So here's my sleeve. You saw earlier it had the beads of coffee on it. So the last thing I'm gonna try is liquor, which has alcohol in it. I'm just gonna pour it from the bottle. I'll try not to waste too much, but I figured it would be kind of appropriate for my channel. So this one is interesting. This one actually doesn't bead up as much as the other liquids. It still does, you can see it dripping down there. But if I roll here, you can see some of the liquid starting to expand. So you can see on the top there, that's actually the liquid did kind of seep into the fabric. So, and then if I use some water, so the water still basically goes off of it, but you can see there is some wetness there from the alcohol. I guess if you're taking shots, then this may not be able to completely shield against it, but I mean, how often are you gonna basically spill 40% alcohol or 80 proof on yourself? I don't have any wine on hand, but that would be something I can update. Maybe my Instagram, I'll probably try it out when I do open a bottle of red wine to show you guys what happens to it. I would think it's gonna bead up a lot better than the whiskey in the back, but I think if you let it stay on too long, the alcohol will start seeping in. So whiskey, I mean, does have an amber color to it, but the staining doesn't seem to have that amber color, so it might have just been the pure alcohol that might have seeped into the fabric. I can smell it though, so it is kind of on there, and I'll probably want to just clean this with a little bit more water to get rid of it. Obviously, you can machine wash this. And that's my video. So thank you for watching. You can check out THREADSMITHS at threadsmiths.com. I believe they do ship worldwide if you're interested. I think for everyday wear, it's nice to have the option that it's hydrophobic, especially if you're gonna go out after work. I think this kind of dress shirt is pretty cool. And maybe if you're taking a cooking class, but you wanna be more dressy, like if you're going out on a date, then it kind of works pretty well, because as you're cooking, you don't have to worry about staining your shirt, especially with a light shirt like this, because the water will just roll right off. And potentially in a pinch, if you have any leather goods, you could probably use this shirt as a shield as well. If I have any updates, I'll probably post it on Instagram. It's the same name, at sartorialphil, and I'll probably post some of these shots as well. So subscribe for more videos, and I hope to see you in my next video.